Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today for this Wednesday, December the 12th? It's kind of like we're pretty much halfway to Christmas for this month.
I like that math.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Well,
We're halfway, yes,
ish.
in the month.
I'd say around supper time we'll be halfway.
Tick, tick, tick,
12.5.
Yes, 12.5.
Get you to 25.
And we'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Talking Trends with myself, TK, and my bald-headed friend, Tony. Where we find interesting news articles from across the globe and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening and enjoying this show. Why, thank you. If this is your first time tuning into the show, first off, thank you very much. You can find us on iTunes and all those lovely platforms for podcasts. Just search Talking Trends.
Oh,
and,
yes.
Give us the old 5 stars. You don't have to give us 5 stars yet because if this is your first time tuning into the show,
You may not be impressed.
you might not like it. So stick with us and
Yeah.
you could judge for yourself.
We want to earn our stars.
Yes. And unlike a lot of podcasts, guys, this is done live. So, again, everybody that's tuned into the show live right now who's in the chat, we are talking to you. We would love to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show.
Oh, yeah.
And without further ado, let's jump into it.
What are they, baby?
Look at these sweet old ladies.
Old grandmas, they look nice.
All right?
Very nice, reserved women.
I guess the kind of ladies that you probably see like a senior home, and you
Yeah.
go in and like, oh, what would you like? Some candy? Just go to the bowl in the back. But you're wrong, ladies and gentlemen, because these two are nuns, and they embezzled over $500,000 to go gambling
Some badass nuns right there.
in the city of sin.
Yeah.
Tony's second home,
Yeah.
Vegas.
All over me.
Yes. Talk about holding a grudge.
Yeah.
A man wanted to, I guess, make a garage on his own property.
Yeah.
The city did not allow it for whatever reason. And instead, he erected a very massive middle finger to the city, pictured here.
Sit on it, baby. Yep.
Amazing.
That's a grudge.
In the second half of the show, pictured here, a former employee of a CVS pharmacy was fired. Why? For tackling a thief.
This is a crazy story, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
thought it'd be a good. He should get promoted,
You would think.
not demoted,
Right.
Not fired.
And almost finally, Sex Island. There's a raffle for a place called Sex Island. Is this magical place really exist?
I'm about to find out. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it like that. You have the whole story there. I'm very interested to see what this all
Make sure you guys
entails.
stick around. I'm not telling you nothing
Exactly.
until the very end.
And myself and Tony made a bet
Yeah, we did.
on Monday. I of course bet on the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Seattle Seahawks in a friendly football game,
Yep.
in which they did not. And as a result, the loser
Yep.
has to read a page or two from this book entitled Ultimate Pleasure Erotic. And since I bet on
Yep.
again the Vikings who lost,
Man,
I have to read
I'll take the underdog next
that
time.
book. God damn, I know. Anyways, before we get today's show started, how are you today?
Not a bad day.
Oh,
A little chilly. A little chilly out there.
it was very cold today.
A little cold today, but I got some productive things done today.
Yeah.
Felt good. You know what I mean? Today's
true.
Wednesday. It's halfway during the week.
Mhm.
Not getting any Christmas shopping done.
Either have I.
Like zero.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
I bought myself a gift yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go.
I bought a book.
That's nice. See?
Yeah.
Well, you should probably buy it for some other people, too. But me first.
Okay.
Not me too movement.
Yeah,
Me
me first.
movement. Me first movement.
Me uno.
Me number one right here, baby.
Mm.
Yeah, not too bad. So, did my thing and did a few things. Did a little work. Got a little work done. What about you?
My day was good, my friend. Again, myself and DJ IV announced where the new location of our 90s R&B party will be taking place, which is at the Daily Grind. We released that and all little bits of promo.
There you go.
We had that. We left a little crumb trail.
Yeah.
We're going to really dive in deep in a couple of days and
Right.
show you the space if you've never been. So we're excited for the new venue.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, it's nice.
a very cool spot.
Yeah, so it has 2 levels. Yeah, we're pumped for it. And, of course, we're slowly gearing up for the 2-year anniversary. That happens in February. But first things first, we're going to worry about this month.
Step by step. Shouts out to Scotty, who owns the joint.
Yes.
Very nice kid.
Shouts out. But besides that, yeah, my day was pretty chill.
Yeah.
Again, got a couple things out the way, answered some emails. Your boy's being booked up already for the new year.
Look
so
at you go.
try, man.
Yeah.
All right, well,
All right.
Hello, guys out there. You guys good? I can't
Back
forget
to you guys.
Yeah, I can't forget about you. I just
No.
want to say hello. Make sure you guys are all right. Appreciate you when you can tune in. Yeah, much love to you.
We love you.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into today's show.
Let's do it.
Yeah, pictured here. These sweet old ladies.
Look at them ladies.
I know.
You know?
So, well, pictured here are nuns that have admitted to stealing $500,000 from a school to go on a Las Vegas gambling trip. Well, actually trips.
Oh.
2 American nuns have admitted to embezzling about $500,000,
Hello.
in which they used to pay for Las Vegas gambling trips. Sister Mary Kruber and Sister Lana Chang of St. James Catholic School in the California city of Torrance used money from tuition, fees, and donations, which they deposited in a separate bank account not used by the school. The pair, who are said to be best friends,
Right.
both recently retired and have apologized and intend to pay back the money in full, according to the order. The Congregation of Sisters of St. Joseph's. Yeah,
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah.
So they're taking away the money from the kids in school, from kids that need the money. To do that, it's terrible. Francis Grimes, shouts out to having a name like Francis Grimes in the first place, of St. James Catholic Church told ABC Eyewitness News. The theft was reportedly discovered during a routine audit of the school's funds, but the sum represents only what auditors have been able to trace from bank accounts from the last 6 years, and it also excludes any cash transactions. The pair are believed to have already largely spent the money on gambling and, of course, travels to Las Vegas. Quote unquote, this matter came to our attention during a financial reviews in connection with the change in leadership at our school. Other staff persons were not implicated or are responsible. Guys, I feel like this is like on its way to being a movie.
Like a Thelma and Louise kind of situation.
This is definitely up there. This could be a comedy.
It could be a comedy. It's a sad real life thing.
Yeah. Well, it could have been like, I kind of put it in the same kind of dark comedy realm.
Right.
I don't think anybody got killed, but
Good.
the one where Mark Wahlberg and was it The Rock?
Yeah.
What was that movie?
Mark Wahlberg and The Rock?
They played two. It was based off a real life thing.
Like a drama? Or was it a dark comedy kind of thing?
It was a dark comedy.
Jeez, what the hell movie was that?
You don't remember? It came out a couple years ago.
I should know. The Rock is in it.
Yeah, what the hell? You
and
should
Mark
have his,
Wahlberg. Mark
Yeah, what the hell? You are not a fan of these two.
I am not. Jeez.
Yeah, it was a very violent movie, but it was funny.
Okay.
In some, again,
Twisted
dark,
way.
twisted way. But I see
Right
the
up
same.
your alley, buddy.
Yeah, I see the same thing happening to these guys. Sister Act 3.
Sister Act 3. Yeah,
All
could be.
in. Yeah.
Vegas edition, baby.
Well, I mean, God forgives, right? So
Well, Vegas ain't cheap.
that's true.
Number one.
Yeah.
These two old ladies, I can only imagine. I would have loved to have been like, just that secret fly sitting on their shoulder. They were going through Vegas.
Just sipping margaritas right by the
listen,
pool.
I think they had some male activity, some male stripper activity, maybe, perhaps. Thunder Down Under.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have the problem with. I think with a lot of these practices,
Yeah.
or when it comes to like religion, I think they should let the nuns, the priests, etc., have fun throughout this practice instead of being like, hey, you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to have sex. You got to restrain from all things that are good in life, because this is what happens. It builds up for all those years, and I think you get a little bit jealous.
Yeah, but you know what you're getting into. You're joining the religion.
think,
You're going to be a nun. That doesn't mean you can just be a nun and have fun. You got to be a nun and be a nun.
Why can't the nuns have fun?
Because it's not part of their thing.
Well, you see problems with the priests.
Well,
not
that's a
having-
whole other situation now. Now we're talking about some sick, demented situation.
Yeah.
I get it. You got to have some fun.
You got to let loose. Maybe once a year they should allow them to do
just
whatever.
to go buck wild?
Yeah, go whatever, indulge.
Don't
as
they
long
get-
as it's not illegal.
Do they get days off and shit? Like, do nuns get like a day off, or they can like leave? Well, it depends. 'Cause some nuns are like on in a convent. Convent?
You're looking at the wrong person.
Yeah. Some are not. So I mean, maybe they have a chance to. I've seen nuns walk around town. Are they like loose nuns? Are they? Do they got their own like condo downtown somewhere? Things get wild on the weekend with the nuns. I don't know.
You know what? That movie with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock is killing me. Alexa, what is the movie with Mark Wahlberg and The Rock?
I know about 3 Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne Johnson movies. They are the other guys, Pain and Gain, and Pain and Gain, the A Game, Michael Bay's Pain and Gain.
Thank you. Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
Yeah, if you have not seen.
But
that.
isn't that like a weightlifter, like a bodybuilder movie?
That was based off a true story.
Oh, Pain and Gain. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I forgot about that. The other guy's just funny, but that was Will Ferrell. That's the one I was thinking. But
Right.
The Rock dies real early, and it's a good movie.
Oh,
though.
I know.
That's a funny.
That
movie.
was him and Sam Jackson jumping off the
Oh
building.
my god. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
To nothing.
Yeah, it was good.
That's good. I don't know. Nuns gotta have fun too,
I agree.
but not at the expense of small children
No.
who maybe need the money.
Yes.
The charity, nuns must make some money. Let's put a little bit of money away, Granny.
Well, they said they're going to pay back the funds in full. So I wonder if they won with the money. Is the question.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what is that?
I want to see those bank statements.
Yes.
Please.
Up next, a
Yep.
man wants to build a garage on his own property. You would think
What's wrong with that?
he has the right to do so.
What's wrong with that?
The city's like, no. So the guy decides to whittle down what looks to be a big, giant middle finger
With a big knife whittling that thing down.
and erects it, of course, on his property.
Man in Vermont decided to retaliate against his enemies in the most hilarious way. 10 years ago, he started this plight to build an 8,000 square foot, which is a big garage, but it's on his property.
8,000 square
8,000 square
feet.
foot garage, so he can move his truck repair and manifold recycling business onto his property.
That's
So
like-
it's a business.
That's like 80 by 80.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's bigger than that, isn't it? 80 by.
I don't know.
No,
I'm
I
just
can't-
going.
That
rough.
math is not right.
Oh, really? 8,000 square feet, 80
Yeah.
times? I don't know.
It's
Am I right?
It's probably more.
I don't know. What the hell?
Anyway,
Yeah.
we digress.
I feel
Anyway,
like
so he
asking
was.
Alexa.
It doesn't sound like a big deal, right? Seems like a reasonable thing.
Yeah.
But the authorities in the city, all the regulation you have to go through, said no, you can't do that. The disgruntled 54-year-old decided to show the town officials exactly what he thought of them by commissioning a giant statue of a middle finger. The monument was constructed out of a 700-pound block of pine, sits atop a 16-foot pole, and costs around $4,000 to make. It's a lot of money to flip someone the bird, but he thinks it's worth it.
Yeah.
Quote, I've been put through the rigor by these people, and it's just not right, he says.
Is it the ringer?
What did I say, rigor?
Yeah.
Ringer?
Yeah, the ringer.
Oh,
You're put through the ringer.
A
Tony.
rigor.
Yeah, Jesus.
I haven't been...
What'd you say?
Easy.
Yeah, easy now.
Happy hump day.
Yeah.
I haven't been treated fairly at all. I was sitting at the bar and said to my wife, hey, I want to get a statue made of a middle finger,
All good ideas come from drinking.
and I'm going to put it up on the lawn. That's what he decided to do. So he basically had this thing made. It sits upon that pole, and it faces the town. And that's what they get to look up to every single day.
I love it.
He said it was critical to me to make sure that my neighbors and the people who lived in this town understood that I didn't put it up there for them. It's aimed directly at the people who sit in the town office.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cause hate and animosity to the people who live in the town because they're very good people in that town. All the people are very good people.
But fuck you and everybody else.
But the people that are in office, screw you, buddy. Now, it's a nice piece of art.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Would you like that for Christmas?
You got to give props to the guy who actually spent the money on it and all the effort. to get this
Who
thing.
whittles that down? Who
I
makes
mean,
that?
somebody. Listen, someone said, "Listen, I'm going to give you $4,000."
Okay.
Whittle me a big man.
Yeah, I'll give
I'm
it to
gonna
you
do
tomorrow.
That. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right quick. Anyway, it sucks. I mean, the regulations. I understand. I do some real estate stuff in the city. It can be a pain in the ass. It's not just a matter of you got to fill out the proper paperwork and you always get approved for stuff. I don't think his garage was like
Oh, God.
an unreasonable request. You're not opening up a strip joint in a neighborhood where there's lots of kids. You're opening up a garage to move his business.
Yeah.
So maybe the town deserved it. I don't
That's
know.
hilarious.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, now that you said that adult entertainment, I'm just like picturing like the ladies like grinding down the cars and the
Oh,
sparks just
well,
flying
yeah.
everywhere.
Wait a
And they
minute.
got the
Yeah.
Will there be adult entertainment? Yes, check it off.
Yes, there will be.
But yeah, I mean, what is it? 8,000 square feet?
8,000
That's
square
a
feet.
big plot. But I mean, if you would think if it's your goddamn own land.
If it's your land, and also 8,000 square feet for a business isn't unheard of.
Right.
We're talking about a garage, like to fix vehicles. So
Yeah.
you need a lot of space.
And he's going to be helping people out in the community.
I mean, yeah, he's a local businessman. He's keeping his business local, people.
Yeah.
Why punish the guy?
Right.
Well, now you're getting punished.
The
Little
finger.
finger right up in there.
Yeah.
Every single day. Sit on it and rotate.
But the people that we don't want to ever give the middle finger to.
No, not unless you deserve it. Or you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are into that.
Yeah.
And they pay extra. But anyway, thank you for joining us here today, guys. Roll call time. Jonathan Cromwell, what's up? What's up in the house? Anna's in the house. Jeanette, shouts out, shouts out. Julie, also. John, the rude dog. The rudest of dogs.
The rudest of
in
papas.
The house. Brandon, 80 meals and 80 days blades. And T-Woo, shouts out, shouts out. And your girl, Megan Cody, also in the house. Shouts out, girl.
Clearly tuning in for the erotic literature for later.
Yeah, we know what you're about,
Okay,
girl. Don't
baby,
you try to hide it from us.
That's all right, girl.
You sicken me, and I love it.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in whenever you can. Much appreciated. Yeah. That's all I want to say. All
It's
right?
nice. I don't know where you were going with that, but
That's
I like
all.
your
That's
sentiment.
all.
It was
Sometimes
nice.
you just got to shout out and send a thank you to people.
I like that.
Tony, thank you.
Oki's also in the house, and he also said pain and gain. So, yes, he got it before we did.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. And, shouts out, shouts out.
Now, on the second half of the show, of course, we're going to talk about an employee from CVS Pharmacy who got fired
Oh, yeah.
for tackling a thief, doing the right thing, you would think.
I mean, it seems like you're standing up for the business. You're a man. You're a company man.
Yeah.
But sometimes the company don't love the man.
No.
Apparently not.
And then after that, we're going to be talking about an odd story where some interesting people won raffle tickets to Sex Island.
Well,
And then after Sex Island,
it's real.
it gets even more real when I talk about this erotic
Oh.
literature.
Just curl up. Get in the bathtub.
Get the wine ready. It's
Ah,
going to be absolutely
You're
disgusting.
going to want to, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, no. So, man, this is interesting. So, a CVS worker tackles a suspected thief, and he gets fired as a result. So, I propose the question to you, ladies and gentlemen, of the Talking Trend board.
You?
What would you do if someone tried to rob you? What would you do? Would you fight back?
Oh, I'm running.
Yeah, you see.
I'm behind
yeah.
the count. I'm like,
Yeah. So it was a choice one man in Greenfield had to make at work in a split second. He chose to fight back and lost his job because of it. Zach Phillips is still trying to process everything that's happened to him in less than 2 weeks. He had a job and working at CVS for 5 years.
whoa.
And the choice he made cost him his job. He showed my pharmacist a note saying, "This is a pharmacy robbery." Never thought that was a thing. I thought you went
Only
to
a pharmacy robbery.
Yeah, I thought you went to banks and did that.
We're not a pharmacy. Oh, I'll just be going
And
there.
you say, "This is a bank robbery."
This is a bank robbery.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Thank you.
So the robbery attempt started in the back of the store. The pharmacist at CVS walked the robber to the front of the store where Phillips was working. 5 years ago, someone else apparently tried to rob the CVS store while Phillips was there too. He punched me in the face and hit me with a bottle of laundry soap.
That hurts.
That's where it's time to quit,
Okay.
right? I'm quitting after that.
Yeah,
I'm not going
I'm
to
outta
work
here.
at CVS for $9.11 an hour.
No.
Phillips shared the video of the most recent incident with News 8. He said the video shows the pharmacist telling him what was happening. Then he put his hands on my pharmacist. Sounds like he's very obsessed with his pharmacist.
Yeah, a little something going on
It's
there.
kind of
maybe.
like when Owens was talking about Tom Brady. He's like, "That's my quarterback.
Oh.
That's my quarterback,
What
man.
a bitch.
That's my quarterback."
Yeah.
Anyway, so he put his hands on my pharmacist, and I was right there when it happened. He said, "I don't know what was going to happen from that point, but I wasn't going to let him hurt my pharmacist."
Oh,
I know.
What's going on
So,
there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They have something going. There's
Something
clearly something going
A
on.
little something happening there.
The two store employees tackled the robber. Phillips said, "People are human. They react to things, especially when you see someone going after someone you consider a friend. Your instinct is to protect them. But in Tony's case, it would probably be to run."
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh,
You know,
shoot. Tika's getting beat up.
I wear,
I'm out of here. See you later."
I wear sneakers for a reason.
Yeah.
Danger goes down. Pew! I'm
Yeah.
gone.
Don't worry, Tika. I called 911.
Yeah, I call 912.
Yeah. So the police arrested the man. Let's say who's in the video is Yager Mapin. Interesting name. 22
that guy.
years old from Franklin. He faces a slew of charges, including pharmacy robbery. Yet a few days later, CVS fired Phillips and the pharmacist. Here's the thing I don't get about that. They'll fire a pharmacist over this, but they won't fire a pharmacist who refuses to give birth control to people. We've covered a story
Yeah, we have.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we have.
Well, a couple months ago.
Couple months ago.
Where a pharmacist denied a woman her birth control.
True story.
He's like, "You don't have the
True.
right." So you're gonna hold on to an employee like that
Yeah. But fire the guy that's
who is denying your customers,
Yeah.
but you want to fire the guy
who's protecting.
who's trying to protect the customers.
I love the logic.
I don't get it.
Makes sense.
So CVS said by initiating physical confrontation, they broke store policy. We're not allowed to fight back. We're not allowed to do anything, Phillips said. We're just supposed to let them have these dangerous drugs and be on their way. They don't value anybody. They don't value employees. They don't value the customers. They value money. That's what he has to say to CVS, which I might. Sounds like I have to agree with this gentleman named Philip.
We're going to have to agree with this fella.
Now, Phillips is out of work. Perhaps there's a security company around that can give him a job. Seems like a guy who likes action.
Shouldn't have a problem getting a job. This guy is a company man.
Yeah.
He protects your shit.
He's a drone.
He's not going to sit there like some security guards that do nothing
No.
on his phone. You know what I mean? Like,
No, this guy's all about it.
he's a boat. Getting that, he's protecting your shit.
Twirling the baton.
Yeah.
He's biting at the bit. Is that what they say? Biting
Pushing
at the
little
bit?
kids around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy.
All right. So CVS Pharmacy issued this following statement.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. To wrap it
Yeah,
up in a nice bow
bullshit.
for you for Christmas, the safety and well-being of our customers and employees is always our highest priority.
Oh.
We have stringent security policies and procedures in place to prohibit actions by employees that would jeopardize their safety and the safety of others. The actions of the two employees at our Greenfield store during a recent attempted robbery violated these policies and procedures by initiating physical confrontation, which led to our decision to, I like this, separate them from the company. It's a nice calm word. Instead of fired.
Yeah.
Guys, I got separated
Separated.
from my company.
We've gone our separate ways.
Yeah, so I don't know. I personally don't think the guy should have been fired. If anything, suspend him for a day.
I mean,
For the afternoon, let's say you had a couple hours still left in the shift. Maybe just take a couple hours off. Come back tomorrow.
cool down. A cool down period.
I'd be like, don't worry about it.
Who were you protecting when
Philip-
you get rid of this dude? The guy who tried to rob the joint? You think he's gonna come back and try to sue you? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Brittany says hashtag boycott CVS.
Yeah, if you live in
Hashtag give Philip a job.
Yeah, I
think
like
that's
that.
a good one too.
Yeah.
You need a bow around that wine box between. I know we gotta do something with this because.
I already put it up on the other social media.
I'm gonna drink it.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, we might have to get this daddy ready for the erotic reading in a couple minutes.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, chocolate. Chocolate getting.
Light some candles.
Yeah.
Well, we got the red here.
That's
That's kind of nice and romantic. But screwed it all up.
Anyways.
Anyway, poor Philip. Give Philip a job. Hashtag give Philip a job.
Yeah, I hope this gentleman finds a job, especially this time of the year.
We should do a follow up. Maybe he gets a job.
I think he probably.
He's
I'm
the
going to
dude.
say yes. I'm
I
going to say
would say yeah. I would say he would be
yeah.
too.
So if you say your prayers this evening, think about one Philip.
Yeah.
Think about Philip tonight.
Right before Christmas too. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Think about Philip only in your prayers. Don't do it if you're with somebody else, a significant other, because that'd be weird. You don't want to yell.
Could get weird.
Don't want to yell at Philip.
You don't want to do that unless the guy's name is Philip,
Yeah, that's true.
or
Or a lady.
Philip is there and you're doing like a three-way thing.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Anyways, we digress.
What the hell
And
happened?
I don't know. And this is where the show
Because
just turns into a hot pile of trash.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't know.
for our
We're
fine-
spiraling out of control.
Yes,
This is good.
this is cruise control. And here you go, sir. I'll let you take it away,
Yeah.
and I'll prepare my.
It's not erotic hour yet, but this is a nice lead-in. I don't know how erotic this is. You ever heard of Sex Island?
I have not until probably half an hour ago.
Did you know such a place exists? I didn't know until I came across the story. And son of a bitch, I don't know how this was kept from me for so long.
After all those years of
After all
searching,
these years of looking for an island where sex was unlimited and with multiple, it was great.
yeah,
When I found it, oh boy. Well, you know who also is very excited? 16-year-old virgin. He's super excited because he's won a ticket to the controversial Sex Island Festival in the Caribbean.
I love it as a festival.
Oh, it's all about festivities.
Yes.
The boy named Brian, who is originally from Chile, but now lives in New York, apparently entered a competition for a ticket using his father's credit card without telling him. Organizers claim that Brian's mother was furious, but his father has given his permission.
Of course,
attend
of course,
the
Dad would. That's a classic dad move.
which promises unlimited sex and starts on Wednesday on a mystery island, which we will never know where it is unless you get involved, which you can get involved.
Okay.
If you like. Festival promises 3 nights
72 hours.
of erotic bliss where men who pay £4,600,
It's like
which it was dollars, I think translates to about eight grand or so, maybe a little more, get at least 2 Latina girls each.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Double
is
up,
this?
baby. Last month, organizers offered a chance to win a golden ticket for an all-expenses paid trip to the festival, which boasts a drug-friendly environment,
Oh, that's good.
which is nice.
Yeah.
They claim thousands had bought merchandise on their online store after announcing that each item would give the buyer a entry into the draw. Yesterday, the organizer said Brian had won the ticket. Brian is said to have told them, "I bought a phone case and a bag for $60. After seeing the video from Sex Island, I just wanted to be there. But never imagined I would actually win. I used my dad's credit card without telling him." So, I mean, you got to get in there, right? He's 16, doesn't have a credit card.
No.
The closest one is Pops.
Well, I have so many questions. A couple questions.
Oh, yeah.
What's the age of consent in this island? And
Well, the problem is,
there's a couple problems I got.
it's not really a problem because it's the Caribbean. I don't know what the Caribbean, the minimum age, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a gray area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 50 Shades of gray area.
Also, how uncomfortable would you feel if you were the two ladies and we're like, "How old are you?" Oh, boy.
Well, we don't know the age of the ladies. Maybe the ladies are like 20, 19. So it's not too far off. Plus, he's a virgin. So maybe a lady was like, listen, maybe that's part of their fantasy. Or you get super bummed because the kid doesn't know what he's doing. And you're like, this is going to suck for like 3 days. It could be worse. You could get like some big, sweaty, hairy dude, and then you have no choice.
I think the majority of people who are in attendance are probably going to be a lot of men.
There'll be a lot of men.
And unfortunately, they get 2 women each.
Well, it's not bad. Those are good odds.
Yeah.
Although his mother said she'll be against the trip, Brian said he will fly there today to the airport where his trip begins. From there, a group of 50 men will be
disgusting. Gross. We're done with this story.
will be taken to the docks where a luxury yacht will transport them to the mystery island across the organizers. The Good Girls Company, it's called. Oh, I love everything about this. Final quote from the boy. I want to have sex.
Yay.
No, I want to have sex for the first time. Losing my virginity is really important to me at this time in my life. I bet it is. I bet. What a better way to lose it. You got a story for life.
I think that'd be very intimidating.
Oh, he ain't gonna do well.
Listen,
he ain't gonna perform well.
Hopping off even now.
What?
As a grown boy myself.
A grown boy.
Hopping off a plane, and you're telling me there's gonna be 50 other men there. I mean, depending on whatever you're into, that's cool.
Dude.
But 50 guys?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Well, it's not an orgy. Like, they probably have, like, their own quarters and stuff and do your thing.
So there's going to be 50 guys. For every person there's 2 women. So there's going to
100
women right off the bat. Yeah, I wonder
Straight
if
out the gate. I like that.
Look at you. Just frothing at the mouth you are.
Listen, I'm just saying it's a good thing. Shouts out. Sex Island Festival.
Well, if you want to go, I mean, I guess.
Well, it starts this weekend. It's starting December 14th to the 17th. Be there. If not, it happens every year.
Drained.
I may find a brochure somewhere.
Drained of all life on Monday.
I'm in, baby. I'll report live.
I'll never want to have sex again.
Oh, boy. Sally says we should put some Christmas lights up. Yep.
That's a good idea.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the ladies are 65 and older, she said. Well, listen. If that is the case, I want a refund.
Yeah, what would you do if it was a total surprise? They say, hey, you get 2 women.
No. Listen.
You just don't know. They're of age, but you just don't know of what age. Oh.
If I'm going to... The Sex Island?
Yeah, that was the Sex Island.
The reminder?
A notification.
See you this weekend, buddy. She also says, free STDs for all. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I would want... If I'm paying that kind of money, I want to see the product, baby. I got to know who I'm going to meet at the docks. You know what I'm saying?
50 other men.
No, I don't want to see them.
Hello, Gerald.
I want to see the 2 Latinas.
Old Gerald.
Before my toe touches the deck. That's it. It's on.
Oh,
anyway, disgusting. But what isn't disgusting?
And it's only going to get worse from right here.
Oh, it gets better now. We're going to take you on a journey, not to Sex Island, but an erotic journey. As you know, TK lost the bet we had the other day, and he will read a few paragraphs from a very erotic novel.
Oh, God.
So, get comfortable.
I'm trying to remember where
you left off.
Where we left off.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Get comfortable. Turn on a few candles. Turn down the lights.
Like turn off the candles.
Turn off the candles. Pour a glass of wine.
Should I play?
We'll get you some porno music happening right now. Set the mood. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
So
Take him to a land.
I believe they were just getting in their car. So
Yeah.
they're outside the club, and
Mm.
she says, I never bring my car when I'm hunting because I always find someone to drive me home, whether it be possible contender or a taxi cab. I don't know what contender means, but
Hey,
whatever.
just go with it.
She says, okay, let's go.
Mm.
Back to my place. I always wanted to go to my place because I got the home game advantage. My house is made for sex,
Ooh.
which is why it's called the sex lair.
Yeah.
I have a big house thanks to my mom and dad who own a major car company.
Mm.
I have a big red room with a huge bed and a stripper pole set up with a cupboard with all the pornos you could want. Wait, why would you need pornos if you're going to go do the thing?
You're ruining the mood.
Okay, sorry.
Just keep going.
Okay. I have a bathroom in my room that has a jacuzzi tub,
Ooh.
and I have a shower section with the shower heads the size of your head. So very huge. Or very
Yep.
tiny.
That's what she said.
So basically, my place is the perfect sex room.
Yeah.
So we get into the car, and he starts the car, as one would. And I tell him how to get there, as one should.
Mm.
And he starts to pull off, and while he's driving, oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I get the idea. I begin to undo his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Zipper. He looks down and says, what are you doing? That's what I would probably say. Is this me? Did she pick me up?
Dude, is this you? Shit.
I say, trying to see if you could stay focused. Now drive me home. And don't you dare crash this pretty car. Well, yeah. Gross. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I giggle, and I take his out.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's as big as I thought.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
It's a 10-incher.
Yeah, it is, girl.
I'm done. I can't read. I cannot read the next. I cannot
Son
do
of
it.
a gun.
The next lines are disgusting.
We'll save that part for the next time.
Who gets to lose that bet?
I'm definitely losing this friggin' bet.
Oh, God.
Oh, I feel dirty.
Anyways.
But I always feel dirty.
Yes,
Especially on a hump day.
Go shower, would you?
Sex Island, erotic literature.
There's a
We've
lot.
got it all.
Yeah, it's this very disgusting show today.
Nothing good happened
We
here today.
apologize for you sitting through that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, you know. He's going to crash the car.
Anyways, tomorrow we have a special guest joining us who will be on the hot seat.
Why I got to be white?
Well, it is a white chair,
Hmm.
so it's hot white.
Sally's dream is to see TK in a sex store. I don't know if he'd ever visit us. Have you visited one recently?
Recently?
That's how you trick him up. That's how you trick him up in interrogation. Nah, the last time was.
Funny story.
Here we go.
Sally.
Sally, you were right.
Yeah, check it out.
Maybe you did see him there.
Yeah, I bought some magazines
Oh, Jesus.
for.
Magazines?
It was for a Christmas gift.
It's from 1989?
Yeah.
Who buys
You
it?
got to use your imagination.
Oh, for like
sometime.
a gag gift kind
Yeah,
of?
and it was for around Christmas too.
Oh, sure it was for a gift.
my
You
God.
just said you bought yourself a gift.
No,
A book, as he says. Listen. Yeah, he ain't buying no book for himself as a gift. He went old school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good times.
Yeah, you have to take it back sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So yes, I've been in a sex store, Tony.
Is that where you bought them?
Yes. I didn't buy anything else.
Were they quite expensive?
Yeah, it ran me like $50.
For how many?
I bought the whole family some because I think they would all be in the joke.
Jesus. Here you go, Grandma.
I was a horrible boyfriend at the
You'll
time.
oh, okay. Well, Jesus. This should make up for all that.
Yeah, so
You're all good now.
yeah,
Wow.
it's not a joke. I wish I was lying about this.
Oh, I know you're not kidding.
No,
No.
there's more.
Didn't see that on Instagram story today. Was it
Well,
on
that happened a couple of years ago.
yeah, sure it did. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you guys for tuning into today's disgusting
We apologize,
show.
yes.
We really apologize.
Yeah, sorry about
Tomorrow we will have a better show. We're going to be discussing very important, which I think is an important aspect to when it comes to like double standards. That's what I'll just leave
Right.
it as. There's a double standard going on, and our special guest tomorrow will be answering and talking about said double standard issue.
Mhm.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
It'll be a good topic to get involved in.
Yeah, so
here.
females, males,
Yeah.
everybody.
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 Dogs,
cats,
everybody.
whatever. We want everybody to jump in on this conversation
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah.
because I find it interesting, and I think you guys will as well.
Mm-hmm.
We will try and keep the jokes at a minimum, but no promises.
No promises.
But we'd love to see you tomorrow around 5 o'clock. Sit in, have a chat with us, and our special guest tomorrow.
Do that.
Mm.
Until then, have fun. What's your agenda tonight? Your erotic agenda on such fine hump day evening?
My goodness. Actually,
You're all worked up. You gotta do something.
I don't know. I'm all flustered. I can't even think of what I'm going to be doing this evening.
Oh boy.
So,
Come on.
what are you doing this night?
I gotta go pick up a Christmas tree, which there's nothing erotic about.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, I gotta go pick up a tree tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Do maybe some decoration. I don't know if I want to decorate it.
Just gonna throw it down. Here.
Just put it on the ground. You gotta let it unfurl.
Oh.
You gotta let the branches kind of rest because it's cold outside.
Oh.
So if it's you know what I mean, it gets all tight up. So you gotta let the branches unfurl gently and relax, and then you can decorate it. But yeah, so that'll be the move.
Okay.
And then I think that's it because I like to relax. I like to stay inside on a night like this. It's chilly
out there.
I don't want to be out there.
And before we go, next week we're gonna be announcing what we're gonna be doing for Christmas for fundraising.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was my chin rubbing against the.
Brittany said, "Ask TK about his sushi."
Sushi was great.
Is that who you went with?
Nope.
Oh.
Me and DJ IV.
Oh.
It was a good time. The sushi was
Brittany
great.
may have seen you there.
Yes, she did.
Ah.
Yes. Shouts out. Thank you. Thank you for your services.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, it was a good time. Recommend the Sushi Nami Royale on Queen Street.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, that's my second time eating there. First time I believe was with T-Woo. It's a DJ thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They have some good sake. No.
Okay.
Anyway, before it goes off the rails again, people, have a safe night. We will see y'all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Peace out.
Take care.